Hey, what's up, party people? We are playing some Shadows of Zana again today, and I want to kind of talk about, like, insights and what it was actually like to make a game. And obviously making this game specifically because this is the game I made. So, I died. I want to talk about that a bit today. Just we're gonna focus on that. So, one of the first things that I learned from making this is that when alternating between shadow and color mode, right, different paths become available from the blocks that happen. And I can honestly say that structuring this so it was coherent and did not have like sequence breaking and things like made sense, it took a lot of mental energy. It really did. It was a considerable amount of mental energy to just... Wow. It took a lot of focus and structuring things to not have things sequence break. It was not that easy. And I'm actually impressed that I put it together as well as I did, because I died again. I have not actually come across any sequence breaking, but I have come across like a few soft locks, but those have been fixed since I found them, and there's like not that many. I think I only found 2 playing the game. And how you actually soft lock yourself is you have to die at the exact same frame that the color or shadows like switch back. So you have to have the color timer run out at the exact moment you die. That's what will cause like a soft lock to most likely happen. But I fixed that. That it's all good. But that was like something, right? That was... This part is madness. How do I get through that? Oh, I know what I do. That was really difficult to like maintain, and it took a lot of my time and my focus. And it is something that is like, yeah, you would expect that in a video game you can't sequence break it. It's like, yeah, that's standard. But just how this game is designed, that was rather difficult to achieve. Not difficult to achieve, but it just took a lot of focus. It took a lot of energy. I had to really think and be like, okay, is this path gonna make sense? Is the player gonna get soft locked? But man, this part is trolling me. But it was something that I noticed, like, looking back. I spent a lot of time and a lot of energy just trying to not have sequence breaking and soft locks. And because I'm only one person, and I only have so much time and energy and focus, it took away from other things, right? I would have liked to have better kind of dialogue and like storytelling, but I just didn't have the mental energy for it overall. And that's okay. I'm not like upset about that. It's just something I noticed. That was a big thing, was the sequence breaking. There we go. And then I just drop down. That's how I get through this part. So just like, you know, if you're a game developer or just a player, my controller keeps disconnecting. The sequence breaking, it took a lot more energy than I thought. And the next game I make, because I really want to make another game. I do. That's other... Okay, so let's just move on to not sequence breaking. Let's move on to the next thing. Making a game taught me that, like, I really like making games, and I just want to make another one. Like, I'm already so excited and motivated to make my next game. I have some ideas. I have them written down in my notebook. I've brainstormed a lot, but I have not put anything into action. So, subscribe, and you'll get a notification for when that kind of devlog starts and gets going. Because I really wanna make another game. That's what making a game taught me. It taught me that, like, I am sincerely dedicated to the art of game development. I really, really like it. Even though certain things I'm not even that good at, but I just don't care because I really, really like making games. That's what making a game taught me. Making a game taught me that I really like making games. We just blast through this. Oh, this is beautiful. Get the slow fall ability. We don't have to stress about doing that again. So that's the first thing. Two things. Got two things that I really stand out. Is sequence breaking was a lot more energy than I thought. It really was. And making a game taught me that I really like making games. There's so much that goes into it. It's really great. Other things that I learned is that... Oh, I shot myself into a laser. I'm trolling myself. Another thing that I learned, and I guess this is why my overlay is so tacky right now, is that it's no one else's responsibility to hype up my game except me. It's just my responsibility. It's no one else's. Doing like Steam Next Fest, contacting other streamers, content creators, getting, let's say, people on Twitter to like retweet your posts, and just all that stuff. It's no one else's responsibility to hype this game up except me. It's my responsibility. That's what making a game taught me too. So I'm going to just try and market it and hype it up myself the best I can. And I'll learn a lot along the way, because like I learned a lot making a game, so I'll learn a lot how to market a game. And I think a lot of the advice out there on the internet for making a video game or marketing a video game is like, it's not that suited for just like a solo developer. It's really not. It's more of like a team with a budget, with people that are going to dedicate their entire time making, like, involved in the game's development. They're going to be dedicated to like social media posts, managing a community, doing events and posters or announcements on Steam and all that stuff. And as one person, it's like you don't have enough time for like everything and to do all this. So the advice that people get for like marketing a game, it's not realistic for a solo developer. Some of it is, but like overall I don't think it is. And a lot of it too, like the advice you get, right? It's just clickbait. That's all it is. It's like, oh, figure out this super amazing way that you can market your game. And it's like, this is clickbait. It is what it is. I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying. I know it's clickbait. You're trying to hustle and get your views. Oh, we made it. And like, these people, right? They're telling you, like, oh, how to market an indie game. It's like, hey, can you show me the results of like your game marketing? Like, what is your game? What are your statistics? What did you do? And they can't back that up, right? That's just a problem with YouTube in general. It's just like filled with people that haven't really gone through it, right? Like, I'm in no position to like tell other devs like how to do what they want to do. I can share my insights and I can say like what my struggles have been and what my successes have been, but I'm in no position to like delegate how people should go about their processes. All right, we got a boss here. Another thing making a game taught me is that bosses are like a whole thing on their own. They really are. Because when you're like making a boss, right, in something like this, it's kind of like a fighting game. But I'm not making a fighting game. It's a 2D platformer. So bosses are like a thing on their own. And I got a lot better at making bosses with this game. That's one thing I can definitely say that I improved upon from making Shadows of Zana. It's like I got a lot better at making bosses. I learned how you fight this guy too, is you don't stress it and you just focus on dodging. And you whittle him down one at a time. Like, I died on this guy so many times before. Boom, I beat him first try. Alright. Like and subscribe if you like game devs beating the bosses first try. But I improved a lot with making bosses. Boom, we get the crystal. Da-da-da-da. And then we do a little dance. What are we doing? We're doing the pokey poke. Little pokey poke move. Alright. So now that we got that crystal, right, you can see in the bottom left corner that little crystal is highlighted down there. Boom. So that is one of those essences from the boss. And now we get the special attack. Alright. I don't want to talk too much about the game progression, though. I want to talk about the insights of making these things. Making games. I got a lot better at making bosses, and I also learned that bosses are a lot of work. They are. And just a suggestion to other game developers is start making your bosses early. Like, make the last boss, like start working on the last boss, for example, like really early in development, and establish rough drafts of your bosses early and just reiterate and work on them. Don't like think the first rendition of the boss is the final rendition of the boss, but start your bosses early. I think that is a good strat. And writing dialogue here, right? This is a whole little cutscene with dialogue. It's supposed to be heart to heart. This was difficult. It was difficult writing dialogue that was like impactful. I don't think I did a bad job, but I don't think it's a particularly good job. It's a story. It's all right. But it's nothing amazing. But I got a lot better at storytelling and writing dialogue as well. Those are two things I improved on a lot as a developer. I got a lot better at bosses, and I got a lot better at writing dialogue. I just need a tad bit more coins, so I'm just gonna go collect some. I got, yeah, better at bosses and writing dialogue and cutscenes, definitely. Level design, I've always been like decent at level design, so I did improve, definitely, but it didn't feel like the improvements were like stand out. That's okay. And we are going into a next area here. You know what? I'll just get these coins. Oh, I need one more. Ooh, I almost died there. One more. And see, now I do not have enough. So now we're just moving on. And balancing the difficulty of a video game, also, it is a lot of energy. It's not nearly as easy as people think. It really isn't. And when you have like major gaming companies that have to balance like MOBAs, this seems like an impossible task. It really does, because I'm just balancing a linear platformer. Not linear, but just balancing like a platformer, single player. There's no one else to like balance against, no classes and whatnot that are competing, and it is very difficult to balance game difficulty even in a single player 2D platformer. It really is. Just so you guys know, balancing difficulty is like a task and a skill on its own. Other things that this is just something I want to improve on as a game developer for my next game is I want to improve combat. I've decided I'm going to make another 2D platformer because I just really like making them, guys. I genuinely just like this style of game. I really like making them. I want to make another one. I'm motivated to make another one. I'm really excited to get started on it. And that being said, though, one of the things that I really want to improve upon for my next game is the combat. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but that's something that I personally want to work on, is improved combat. Maybe add like stun effects and like damage over time effects, things like that. And I want to add, because in this game there is a subclass system. Oh no. But there's no skill tree or anything with the subclasses. There's just like a few options you can choose, and you know, I'm okay with that. Oh no, I died again. That there is no skill tree, but next game that is also what I am going for, is improved combat system and a skill tree. Those are two things I really want to do. And I also learned as well, making a game, that artwork, it really takes time. And if you're not good at artwork, obviously having a dedicated artist would help, but if you don't have the means and the resources to do that, what do, right? Nice. Defense power fragment. But yeah, artwork takes time, and for the amount of time that I have put in to pixel art, I don't think I'm very good at pixel art for how long I've been doing it. And I want to get into 3D modeling more, but I still want to make a 2D platformer. So my strategy, what I'm going to go for this next game as well, is I want to do like Donkey Kong Country. Oh, I died. Donkey Kong Country, where they did like pre-rendered 3D models as sprites. I'm gonna try that out. I want to try that out. I am a retro gamer and fan. I do play modern stuff, but I do like the old games because I grew up with them. So Donkey Kong Country is kind of, I'm gonna try that approach. The pre-rendered sprites that were 3D models. I'm gonna give that a whirl. Okay. I think my webcam like messed up again. I don't know why it keeps doing it. So let's just see how things are.